Good evening. I'm Dominic Nakome, and tonight we're gonna talk about why I feel William Samoei Ruto gonna win the 2022 general election. Now, number one, I will state the following: Ruto is doing much on the ground. We can see him in every part of this country campaigning in all the counties, the constituencies, and even wards. He has appointment across the country. Everywhere you can see we have at least appointment for UDA compared to his main opponent Raila Amolo Odinga, who is largely can say so much concentrated about the deep state. This deep state or the system that Raila is depending on might be dangerous for him. Let's look at the 2002 election when Moi was in parliament. Uhuru was termed as a government project, and we all know what happened. Mwai Kibaki was the winner. Now, Ruto came up with UDA. UDA is a formidable party, a very strong one. It is growing each and every day, which is a plus for him. It has members across the country. It is sellable. Even in Nyanza, we have in Migori, people are embracing it, and every part of this country. Now, UDA is a well organized party. It has now come up and it is in a coalition with Ford Kenya. We have ANC of Mudavadi and Wetangula. Recently, we have seen they join hands. Mudavadi with this Uchumi Bora Pesa Mfukoni has joined together with Ruto bottom up economic model. Now, it is a sellable idea. The agenda is very good to all the Kenyans are feeling that this can really work compared to Raila Amolo Odinga, who is saying that he will give all the youth in this country 6,000 shillings. You know, as a youth, we were not involved in coming up with such an idea. We even don't know how it will work. We've been wondering why not 10,000 to 6,000. You know, that's just an idea that it is just made to convince Kenyans, but in this century, I don't think it will work. Now, Ruto's idea, Mudavadi felt that Uchumi Bora Pesa Mfukoni and the bottom-up economic model for William Ruto, it's gonna be a good idea for Kenyans, especially when we have felt so much pain in COVID-19 pandemic. Kenyans are suffering. They don't have money. We need someone who will grow and sustain the economy of this country, and I feel that person is none other than Mudavadi and William Samoei Ruto. Raila's 6,000 shillings, it is just like an handout which cannot help families that are suffering. They lack water, they have no school fees to pay, they have no food. We need an idea that can help Kenyans at least improve their way of living. Fine. Number two, we're going to talk about Raila being termed as a government project. In 2002, we know Uhuru Kenyatta, the Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, the president of this country, was termed as government project, and Moi was the president by then, gave him the mandate to run as a flag bearer on his party. But we all know what happened. The same going to happen this year. Why? Kenyans are tired with this thing called dynasties. They feel these people are ganging up to only secure for their interests. They are not much about the Kenyans' interests. They have no Kenyans' interests at heart. They are only protecting their wealth. We need a hustler. Kenyans need a hustler, somebody who knows what Kenyans are going through, and it's none other than William Samoei Ruto. We have been seeing Ruto going to places as far, meeting the mama mbogas, the borders. He all knows what they need. But our Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, he has often been seen with the boardrooms meetings, the mafias, the businessmen. He knows nothing about the people on the ground, what they need. So, as Kenyans make their choice towards electing their president, they should think of someone who's on the ground, collecting views of what they need, how they can improve this country. Okay, next we're going to talk about the Mount Kenya factor. Ruto has antagonized the mountain. The Mount Kenya people love him. It is impossible, not easy to sell Raila Amolo Odinga in the mountain. The meetings we have been seeing there, there's many meetings. They've been ferrying people all the way from Mathare, Kisumu, all over to go and fill the stadiums. But when it is a UDA mega rally there, we see people come willingly to at least share the ideas, the ideas to Ruto, and see how we can take this country to another level. Next, we shall talk about Mudavadi's factor on Ruto's bid for 2022 election. Now, look at this. Ruto has welcomed Mudavadi in his camp. Mudavadi was a strong member in NASA last time and was betrayed so much by Raila Amolo Odinga. I'm sorry to say that. Raila is a good leader, but he's a good betrayer, a self-centered leader. And this was manifested during the NASA fallout. We saw the lawyers are not happy with this because Wetangula was a staunch supporter and has always worked with him. Was given the minority seat. Then Mudavadi, who was also with him all during those difficult times when they were seeking to at least take this country to the direction they wanted. Raila Amolo Odinga was telling them that they were heading to Canaan. Their Canaan was now at Harambee House, where we could see him taking the manna, the milk, which was promised to all the Kenyans. He was the only one enjoying it. We should think about it. Raila Amolo Odinga is a good leader, but now he don't keep his promises. As Kenyans, we need a leader who can keep his promises. We need a leader who can keep his promises and do what he has promised them. As for now, Raila is facing a very hard task because he is not keen on his former NASA strongholds. Nowadays, you can see Ruto enjoying much support from western part of Kenya, the coast, whereby the last election, Raila Amolo Odinga had much say in those areas. He was enjoying like 70% or 80% of votes in those areas. Nowadays, he's not keen on those strongholds, which is very dangerous. He's losing much support. And Mudavadi joining Ruto means that the percentage is really diminishing. The support is not as it was, but him is just seated, is in a comfort zone, knowing that the deep state, they're all behind him, are not doing much. This is very dangerous. And the Raila we know, the Raila we know now is not the Raila we knew in 2007, 2013, and 2017. Raila could be seen seeking votes in all the corners. But now, UDA has appointment across the country. It seems Ruto knows what it takes to win the election in this country. But Right Honorable Raila Odinga seems to be relying on the deep state, which is very, very, very dangerous. Lastly, Raila Amolo Odinga of late recently has been termed as a government project. People are feeling that these people just need Raila Amolo Odinga to go for one term to protect them, to protect their businesses, to protect whatever they are doing. Then later on, they pass the battle to whoever they want. In this case, Raila, even if he becomes the president, won't have much say. Why? He is likely not to have the numbers in parliament. Secondly, he will just be a caretaker president. And he's likely not to do anything, because what he just needs is the presidency, nothing else. Ruto is doing much. He's bringing everybody on board. Everybody, whether the youth, the women, and everybody who thinks that this Kenya should rise. This country needs a better leader. Now, thank you for watching. I'm Dominic Nakome. This is my first video. Thank you so much.